What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yesterday was an amazing day, man. Put up a top 3 lineup for the early slate yesterday and then killed the main slate as well. Swept the day yesterday as well as the main slate the day before that. So that's 3 in a row. We are getting hot again. Greenlightdfs.com. Join the squad. Today's high. Oh yeah, hold on. Like the video, comment anything in the comment section, subscribe to the channel to enter your name into the $50 giveaway as usual. All right. Now, today's slate kind of seems like, at the top of the list, you got Fulte as the top pitcher in Miami. Of course, I like it. We also have a game in Coors, which I'm not really loving the Coors side of against Mikolas, or however you say his name. I'm not even going to sit here and waste time on it, but you know who I'm talking about. He's been a solid pitcher this year. So I don't really love picking on him, regardless if they're in Coors or not. Honestly, I'd probably take the under on the Vegas total. I think they have it a little high, okay? But the St. Louis side, I definitely want a piece of against Sensatella, or however you say his name. It's like, damn, they're putting all these tough-ass names on me this morning. But, yeah, I definitely like the St. Louis side. Matt Carpenter should be a beast. He's probably my favorite overall hitter. But at 5'8", that's just a crazy price. Like, some of the prices on these guys is just too high. As I was looking at it, it kind of looks like the Coors bats are kind of in check for a game in Coors, especially considering Matt Carpenter is 5'8". Colton Wong is almost even 5,000. So that just gives you a kind of a look into what we're dealing with here. So in this high five, for my first pitcher, my main pitcher I'm probably going to go with just to save some money. Like I said, the top pitcher's Fulte. Then you got Clevenger. His price is a little up there. I get he's against Kansas City, and I love the matchup, yes. But 10-6 for him, no thank you. I'd rather just save, go 9-8, Rich Hill. Rich Hill's been he's Mr. Consistent. And he's going against a San Diego team that strikes out a ton, and he's at home in Los Angeles. Vegas has them scoring 3.3 runs, so that is a low run total. I like Rich Hill to keep it consistent here, okay? Earlier on in the season, he only got 16 against them at San Diego, but before that, last year, he got highest numbers of the year last year against them, 38 and 37 against San Diego. So, Rich Hill has it in him. I think he could definitely get us a 30-plus point game here. And I absolutely love the Dodgers to win this game against San Diego as well. So fire up Rich Hill at a discount when it comes to the top price pitchers. He feels super, super safe. And you get him for a few thousand under Fulte. So I like Rich Hill. Lock him in. Now, when it comes to SP2, that's where we have a tough decision on our hands. All right, for me, I like Wade Miley and Dan Straley. Dan Straley being the one I'm leaning towards, okay? Because he's at home in Miami, and Straley has been solid at home in Miami. He averages about 15-plus DraftKings points at home in Miami, which makes sense. It's a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. Now, this Atlanta offense is a tough offense, but Straley has shown that he can hold them in check, okay? His last start against Atlanta in Atlanta, he struggled. Okay, but before that, in Atlanta, he got 28, striking out 6 of them, allowing 0 runs. Okay, and then he got 17 at home in Miami against them before that. If he can get me 20 plus here, I'm super happy at that price at 6.8. I honestly think Dan Straley is a solid option today, and I definitely want to have him as value. I know you look at it and like, man, Acuna's been hitting great, and the Braves are a scary offense. I get it, and I'm a Braves fan. Okay, you guys know that. But when it comes to DFS, I put that to the side. I don't love Dan Straley by no means. But at 6.8, at home in Miami, where he has averaged 15-plus DraftKings points at home, I like Dan Straley to return value here at 6.8 and give me a pairing with Rich Hill. Or if you end up wanting to go up to Fulte, or you want to go to Clevenger, whatever you decide, but he's a good guy to pair with any of those guys and still have enough money to be able to get a solid squad in with the bats, okay? like I said, Dan Straley, I'm not super excited about it. You can also go Wade Miley if you'd like to go that route. But Dan Straley at home in Miami is a good option for me. I'll take it. All right, first base. I like at first base, if I can find him, Miguel Sano at home in Minnesota. He got last game off for rest. He sat yesterday, just did some relaxing. He gets to go against Sean Manaea, who obviously, he's got times where he has shown that he can do it big. Okay, Manaea can do it big. We all know Manaea is a solid pitcher when he wants to be. But Sano hits very well versus lefties, and I love that he's only 4,200, okay? He hits a 266 ISO versus lefties. Tremendous power versus lefties. He's coming back well-rested after a day of relaxation. I like Miguel Sano here. At shortstop, I said I like the Dodgers to win this game, and I am not lying. I expect Manny Machado to have a big game here against Clayton Richard. I absolutely love him versus this lefty. 217 ISO, 370 WOBA versus lefties, and Clayton Richard struggles to keep righties off base. So I like Manny Machado a lot at shortstop. Him and Trey Turner can both be played, either one. All right. Last but not least, I think this guy goes low-owned, and I don't think he should. Okay, Rhys Hoskins. Okay, here's the reason I think he'll go low-owned. He's had a bit of a cold spell, 5.52 and 0 the last 4 games. Okay, but we know what Rhys is capable of, and against lefties, he has a 242 ISO and a 383 WOBA. Okay, Vegas also has Philly at 4.7 implied run total. Okay, so I absolutely love Rhys Hoskins here at 4.8. I expect him to hit a dinger in Toronto. I like Rhys Hoskins at 4.8, and I expect him to be low-owned as well. Like I said, guys, I want to go back up here and talk about Dan a little bit more. If you don't love the idea of Dan Straley, which I get it, I don't love it either. Like I've told you guys, I don't love it either. But I think he's a guy that can give you solid value. But when it comes to SP2, I like this range right here with Wade Miley, Gio Gonzalez, and Dan Straley. Okay, Dan being the one in the best pitcher environment, going against an Atlanta team that he has proven that he can hold in check. He has already done it twice this season. Okay, getting 18 or more in 2 of the 3 times he's faced them. Now I get it, Acuna's in, and it's a little bothersome, but it's in Miami. Okay, Straley also has some K upside. I know Atlanta doesn't strike out a ton, but he has some K upside. He just feels kind of safe to me at 6.8. But like I said, Wade Miley, Gio Gonzalez, or Dan Straley for SP2. We'll have to see how the slate goes. I'm struggling first look to be able to fit a ton of those Coors bats in the lineup, unless I just go cheap, go down from Rich Hill. But then you're really taking a major risk if you do that. There's not much good mid-range guys to choose from, as you see with Wade Miley, Gio, and Straley. I don't love any of them, but one of them are probably going to be the value you need to catch today. All right? Thank you guys for watching. As always, like the video down below. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. As always, follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. Follow the Instagram, GreenlightDFS. And I'm out. Peace.